Good morning. It is Thursday, let's say May 27th, maybe 2025. We got overcast, a little bit of drizzle, probably 50, light breeze. So this is end of May, and we can get 4 inches of snow. A couple of years ago, we had 4 inches of snow this weekend. Or it can be like 90. It's kind of like, don't know, but this is usually it's a little bit warmer and drier. This is still like the water's starting to recede, but things are muddy, which is good for setting these things in place. It's better than it being dry, and it's good to keep the allergies down, and it keeps the bugs less, which is nice. I'd rather definitely have mud. So my left shoulder got a little tweaked, so it's been a couple weeks since I've worked on this at all. And so we're just going to start really slow today. And this one's set, this piece, we got a rectangle. I want to see if that rectangle fits better than a trapezoid here. And maybe put that one in place. And then I got a 10 o'clock dentist appointment, so I can't get too involved. We're going to try for one. Okay, after further review of the play on the field, I put that rectangle on top of the trapezoid. You know, it's like 6 inches there. And I don't think that's going to get the right angle. So I think I'm going to put a trapezoid, slide that rectangle off, put a trapezoid, and that one's probably going to be a rectangle. So I think we're going to try to set that trapezoid in there. Alright, we got little channels to match the 2x4s. Let's put her in. Alright, so another trapezoid. That one's going to be that rectangle we're going to put there. I think it's already 9:20, so let's put that mud on cart. We're going to store it somewhere else. We're going to put that rectangle here for now, and then we're going to go and get my cleaning, dental cleaning, and then we'll come back and do some more work. So trapezoid, rectangle, and then the next one's going to be a couple trapezoids. The only problem is this section here has a couple of big tree roots underneath, so I'm going to have to it's going to take a little bit more chopping and maneuvering to get that one into place. Okay. Upon further review, this is Thursday, May 29th. So we're attempting to put a trapezoid in here, but take a look. That's just like a big ass tree root. And after, you know, maybe an hour, half hour with a pickaxe and a hatchet, we need to rethink what we're going to do. So some options that come to mind are just fill it, but then I have to fill over here to blend it, and then I have to fill more over there to blend it, and eventually that root's just going to pop up anyways. I could get a stump grinder, yay, that'd be like really easy, but it's kind of wet and early in the season to do my other stumps that I had in mind to do, so I'm not in the market to get that today. I could buy a longer handled axe and toil many hours chopping that. I could sharpen my pickaxe and use that to try to do that. I could sacrifice a chainsaw chain and make a mess of the place with a chainsaw. I could get a floor jack and try to rip it out. I think we're going to ponder on those solutions for today because I'm tuckered out, and we're going to let this sit. I could leave this section until it does dry and I get a stump grinder and finish the other ones, which might be a possibility. Yeah, but I'm worn out for today, and I don't know the exact direction. I thought it was just this little tiny root right there, but it's actually a pretty big one, and I try to dig underneath it, and it's pretty solid in there. All right, we're gonna clean this one up, leave it in a suitable framework here, and then maybe we'll have lunch. Another option that came to mind is I usually rent the big stump grinder, and it's probably like $400 a day or something. But I also do quite a few stumps and bigger stumps, but they do sell those toe behind things that bounce all over the place that I wouldn't use on a big stump, but it might be okay to do that. I wonder what the price is and availability just to rent that and pull it with my tractor back here and grind this out. Interesting. All right, here we go. Toe behind, 16-inch stump grinder, 4 hours, $125. I think I have to have the trailer and taxes and other stuff in there, but that sure beats a couple of days of me buying an axe and abusing my body to do this. So I think I've always wanted to try one, see how this type works. I really like the bigger ones, but I think this might be something we're going to do. But not today, because I still have to finish lunch, and then I have a 5 o'clock appointment. Maybe tomorrow after the neurologist checkup.